Well, JBL, as you know, skies are lighting up every night across the state and the country because of the fireworks. The 4th of July is right around the corner, and it's been going on for weeks.
Yeah, we know the unexpected sounds can trigger PTSD and can frighten animals, but the sudden shows are also making others anxious. New tonight at 11, Hope Ford looked into what might be behind this early wave of fireworks.
Night after night, from New York City to South Atlanta, fireworks going off at all hours for weeks. Some people like Alex were inspired, heading to the store to grab his own supply.
Maybe want to join the fun.
But for others, the impromptu shows are unnerving.
Makes me kind of nervous and unsettled.
Dean Stockwell lives in Athens and is having trouble sleeping since fireworks started going off every night in the middle of June.
I don't get scared easily, but I'll jump still when they go off. Just because you're not expecting it.
In Atlanta, near the skate park in Old Fourth Ward, Spencer Osborne's getting used to the nightly display.
And all of a sudden, it's a few fireworks. You look outside and you see smoke, and people have honestly started to become a bit desensitized to it at this point.
And there's more stories like this in neighborhood apps, making people wonder what's going on. Well, several sheriff and police departments tell us they've seen an uptick in fireworks complaints this year. Gwinnett County received 132 calls in 2019, but 313 in 2020. Cobb saw an increase from 55 fireworks complaints to 219 last month. So why is it happening? There's 4 theories, according to people we talked to. Theory 1, quarantine boredom.
The switch turned on and it's been busy.
Business is, well, booming for fireworks companies because of backyard celebrations. Phantom Fireworks reported their sales doubled at all 80 stores across the U.S. And Steve Puthoff at Pyro City Fireworks in Conyers definitely noticed a spike in sales.
Obviously, everybody's been pent up. We've had people come in for graduations, birthdays, just everybody's celebrating to be out and out of the house.
And Theory 2, recent protests. Although fireworks were used by some during the early days of the protest, they still sounded off for hours across the state, even when there wasn't a protest. The next theory is more of a conspiracy. Social media lit up with a theory that the government is conducting psychological warfare. But given that families were visiting stores like Pyro since May and others witnessed neighbors or kids firing them off,
And seeing ordinary people setting off fireworks from that skate park.
there's not much to support Theory 3. The 4th theory is the time of year. Police say despite recent higher numbers, fireworks calls always increase from June to July. And since many activities remain canceled and it's legal in Georgia to pop fireworks all year between 10 a.m. and 11:59 p.m., the professionals think this may last for a while.
I anticipate we're going to be busier than normal until Labor Day.
But others hope this all fizzles out after Independence Day.
And police tell me they haven't noticed any patterns or anything out of the ordinary about the calls they received for fireworks, other than there's just more of them.
Hope, are police rather actually responding to all of these noise complaints that they're getting with a higher number, especially that they're seeing more of them right now ahead of the 4th of July?
Yeah, well, some departments did tell me, if they're overwhelmed with fireworks calls, if it's in that time frame when it's illegal to fire them, which is 10 a.m. to 11:59 p.m., then they're going to prioritize other more serious calls and send officers to those calls before they'll send them to a fireworks complaint.
All right, Hope, I know a lot of folks have been talking about this. Thank you so much for that report.